All right, so today we're going to do a deep dive into a story um, that really kind of gets to the heart of what we do here at StoneFly, helping companies unlock the power of AI. And, imagine a media and entertainment company, a real industry leader, known for pushing the boundaries of visual storytelling.
Yeah.
But their infrastructure just couldn't keep up with their ambitions.
Yeah, and we see this all the time. Everyone's so excited about AI, but they kind of forget about the infrastructure side of things. You can have the most talented team
Yeah.
the best algorithms. But if your hardware is holding you back, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, for sure. And this company we're talking about, they hit three major roadblocks. First, their GPU performance just wasn't enough for the complex tasks they were doing, training large language models, running, generative AI applications, you name it. It was like trying to edit a 4K film on a 10-year-old laptop.
Haha, yeah. And the frustration was real. They were trying to train these AI models on these massive data sets,
Yeah.
images and videos, and the whole process was just so slow. Deadlines looming, nobody's being creative, and yeah, the bottom line is impacted.
Ouch. I can feel that pain. And it wasn't just about speed either, right? They were also struggling with scalability. The system they had just wasn't built to handle the amount of AI work that they were taking on.
Right. They needed something that could grow with them.
Yeah.
That could adapt to all the new AI applications and handle increasingly complex tasks. It had to be future-proof.
Okay. And then the third challenge, the one that people don't always think about,
Yeah.
was data. They got these major bottlenecks in data handling and storage access. You have these powerful GPUs
Right.
that are hungry for data, but the pipeline is just so slow. It's like having a race car
Yeah.
stuck in rush hour traffic.
Exactly. Huge pain point. They were working with massive data sets, and every time they needed to access the data, process it, there was this delay.
So we have this company with big AI dreams, but they have all these infrastructure limitations. They needed a solution, and fast. What's interesting is how their IT manager, Jay Murphy, summed it up. She said, "Our existing infrastructure couldn't keep up with the demands of AI-driven workflows. GPU limitations, scalability issues, and data bottlenecks caused delays and inefficiencies, making it clear we needed a robust solution to support our growing needs."
It really shows how urgent it was, and that's where we at StoneFly were able to come in and help.
Okay, so let's talk about that. What solutions did StoneFly bring to address these challenges?
Well, we wanted to really partner with them. It wasn't just about selling hardware. It was about understanding their needs and designing a solution that would help them achieve their AI goals. That's where our StoneFly AI service came in, powered by NVIDIA GPUs.
Okay, now, for our listeners who maybe aren't,
Yeah.
deep in the tech weeds, can you break down what makes these AI servers so special? What were the key features?
Sure. First and foremost, we're talking serious processing power. These servers have multiple NVIDIA L40S GPUs, which are specifically designed for the kind of parallel processing that AI models need. And in media and entertainment, you're dealing with huge image and video files, so you need powerful GPUs.
So it's not just about having GPUs, it's about having the right ones.
Exactly. But processing power is just one part of it. These servers are also really scalable, so the company could easily add more resources. As their AI needs grew, they didn't need to do a complete overhaul. That flexibility is so important in the world of AI.
Yeah, they're not just keeping up with the present, they're ready for the future. But what about those data bottlenecks? How did StoneFly address that?
That's where our integrated storage solutions came in. Our AI servers have optional high-performance NVMe storage, designed for low latency, and fast data access. Remember that race car analogy? We basically gave them an express lane for their data.
So no more data traffic jam.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, I know they're using a lot of different tools. For their AI work, how did the StoneFly solution fit in?
Seamlessly. Another key feature of our AI servers is that they support all the leading AI frameworks. So whether they're using TensorFlow or PyTorch or anything else, our servers are designed to integrate smoothly, so no compatibility issues.
So they didn't have to start from scratch.
Right. Minimal disruption. They could focus on using the power of our AI servers.
So to recap, powerful NVIDIA GPUs for processing, scalable design, high-performance storage, and compatibility with all their AI tools. Sounds pretty comprehensive.
Yeah.
Was there a moment for this company where they really saw the impact of the StoneFly solution?
I think it was when they saw the results.
Okay, let's talk about those results. What kind of impact did this new setup have on their work?
Well, the first thing was, it really sped up their AI workflows significantly. Remember, they were struggling to train those large language models. Well, with our AI servers, their training times were massively reduced. And it wasn't just the LLMs, it was everything. Their generative AI applications. creating 3D environments, generating character animations, all saw a major performance boost, like rendering complex scenes in way less time.
So they could iterate faster, experiment more, and really,
Yeah.
push the boundaries.
Yeah, and on top of the speed boost, the StoneFly solution also gave them the stability and reliability
Yep.
that they needed. No more bottlenecks or system crashes, just consistent high performance.
Okay, so it sounds like they finally had an infrastructure that matched their ambitions, but how did this new setup affect their team?
One of the best things for us was seeing how this technology really empowered their creative teams. We removed those technical roadblocks so they could focus on what they do best, telling amazing stories.
Like they were finally given the tools to fully realize their vision.
Exactly. And you could feel that shift. They went from frustrated to feeling energized,
Right.
about the possibilities. They could take on projects that weren't possible before.
So it wasn't just about efficiency and speed. It was about unlocking creative potential. But let's talk practicality for a second. We all know technology can be expensive, especially AI solutions. How did this investment impact their bottom line?
That's a good question, and it's one that every company should think about. But in this case, the return on investment was clear. By consolidating their resources and streamlining their workflows, they actually reduced their overall operational costs. They didn't need all those different systems anymore.
So it was a smart investment, creatively and financially. Were there any unexpected benefits? Any surprises?
I think one thing that surprised them was the impact on collaboration with our centralized infrastructure. Their teams could work together seamlessly on these big, complex projects. No more waiting for files to render or data to transfer.
It makes sense. When you remove those barriers, it makes the whole process.
Yeah, exactly. And that led to a noticeable improvement in the quality of their work. They could iterate faster, get feedback quicker.
So a ripple effect. Okay, but AI is evolving so quickly. How does StoneFly make sure that solutions like this stay relevant?
That's where a commitment to innovation comes in. We're always working to improve our solutions and develop new ones that meet our clients' needs.
So staying ahead of the curve.
Yeah, and a big part of that is working with companies like NVIDIA,
Yeah.
using the latest GPU technology and AI software.
Like having a front row seat to the AI revolution.
And we also listen to our clients to understand their challenges.
This is a two-way street.
Absolutely.
This story really shows how powerful the right AI infrastructure can be.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Not every company has the same resources.
As a big media studio, what advice would you give to smaller companies that are just starting out with AI?
I would say start by understanding your goals. What are you hoping to achieve with AI? What challenges are you facing? Once you have that figured out, you can start looking at solutions.
So don't get caught up in the hype.
Find the right tools for the job.
And you don't have to do it alone. There are companies like StoneFly that can help.
Like having a trusted advisor.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some common misconceptions about AI that you come across?
I think one of the biggest ones is that AI will solve all your problems like a magic bullet. AI is a powerful tool, but it takes planning and work.
It's not just plug and play.
Right. Another misconception is that AI is only for big companies. That's not true anymore. AI is becoming more accessible to all businesses.
So no excuse to ignore AI.
Exactly. And the companies that embrace it early will have a real advantage. But I think it's important to remember, AI is not just about technology. It's about people.
Yeah, we can get so focused on the tech
Yeah,
that we forget about the human element.
exactly. AI is only as good as the people using it.
So invest in your people.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to our media company.
Mhm.
What was their biggest takeaway?
I think they realized that investing in the right AI infrastructure is essential. They couldn't afford to be limited by technology.
So a strategic decision.
Yeah, and I think their advice to others would be to assess your needs, find a good partner, like StoneFly, and be ready to embrace AI.
As we wrap up this part of our deep dive,
Yeah.
what's one thing you want our listeners to think about?
I want them to remember that AI is a catalyst for change. It can reshape industries, redefine jobs, and create new possibilities.
That's a great point. We've explored the challenges, the solutions, and the impact of AI. But
Yeah.
like you said, this is just the beginning.
Yeah, and that's what's so cool about all this. You know, it's not just about the technology itself, it's about all the possibilities. But before we get too carried away, let's talk about the practical stuff. You mentioned planning and implementation. What are some key steps companies should take?
I think the first thing is really understanding what AI can do for you, not just buying into the hype. A lot of companies, they jump on the AI bandwagon without a clear plan. And that can lead to problems.
So define your objectives.
Exactly. And to do that, you need to understand your data,
Yeah.
your workflows, your pain points. AI isn't one size fits all.
Right. It's like building a house. You need a blueprint. Exactly. And you need a good foundation. And in this case, the foundation is your infrastructure, like we saw with that media company. If your hardware isn't good enough, it's going to hold you back.
So invest in good infrastructure.
Yeah.
But what about the people? What kind of skills do you need for an AI team?
That's a really important question. You can have the best technology, but without the right people, it's useless. You need technical skills, domain expertise, and a culture of innovation.
So it's not just about hiring data scientists.
Right.
It's about the right mindset.
And that's something we believe in at StoneFly. We don't just provide technology. We help our clients build their AI capabilities.
So like a partner. Now, I know there's a lot of fear around AI. People worry about jobs, ethical issues.
Yeah, and those are valid concerns. AI is powerful. And it's important to talk about the risks as well as the benefits. We need ethical frameworks.
So it's not just about the tech. It's
Yeah.
about how we use it.
Exactly. It's a responsibility for all of us.
And stories like the one we talked about today show the positive potential of AI.
Yeah, it can be used for good.
It's up to us to make sure that AI benefits everyone.
Absolutely.
Will said. I think we've covered a lot today. We talked about the challenges, the opportunities, the importance of infrastructure, and the ethical side of AI.
Yeah, it's been a great conversation.
If anyone wants to learn more about StoneFly and how we can help, visit our website.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us. And to our listeners, keep exploring, keep learning, and let's build the future of AI together.